Hello everyone, today's video is about the antidepressant drug. So we know depression, there is a deficiency of mainly 5-HT, the norepinephrine. How we can treat the depression? By giving the drug which can increase the level of these two. So how we can increase the level of these two? We can inhibit its degradation. So degradation of 5-HT and norepinephrine is mainly by the enzyme monoamine oxidase, and second one is with a reuptake. So we can give the drug which can inhibit this enzyme. So what are the drug? They are monoamine oxidase inhibitor, and important antidepressant drug which act by inhibiting the MAO is REMA, reversible inhibitor of monoamine oxidase A, and here the drug is moclobemide. This I have discussed in my previous video. Link will be given in the description box. Now coming to the reuptake inhibitor. So reuptake inhibitor, now the drug, it can inhibit the reuptake of either both, okay, reuptake of both 5-HT and norepinephrine, or it can inhibit the reuptake of 5-HT. Okay. So drug which come under this named as a TCA, tricyclic antidepressant, and another one is we have a serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, and this side we label it as a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So this is how the reuptake inhibitor they are classified. So you can see in the next classification which I have taken from the Tripathi. So here this already I have discussed, REMA. Then second one is this I am talking reuptake inhibitor. Next is reuptake inhibitor. So this is which is going to inhibit both 5-HT and norepinephrine, or we can say a non-selective, and this one is which is going to act by only inhibiting the reuptake of 5-HT. And 5-HT norepinephrine, they are of TCA and SNRI, serotonin noradrenaline reuptake inhibitor. So whatever class of this reuptake inhibitor, whether it is a TCA, whether it is SNRI or it is SSRI, all of these drugs they act by increasing the synaptic level of 5-HT, norepinephrine, or only 5-HT. So let's see the mechanism of action of all these SSRI, this TCA and SNRI, how they are going to act. So this illustration I have taken it from the Goodman-Gilman. So here you can see the two neuron, noradrenergic and serotonergic neuron. So what will happen? So noradrenergic neuron, from here norepinephrine that is released, which is going to act on the postsynaptically on the alpha and beta receptor. Similarly 5-HT from the serotonergic neuron, it is released and it is going to act on the 5-HT receptor. So once they act on the receptor, then what will happen? Either it is metabolized by enzyme, that is monoamine oxidase. So we can inhibit it by giving the monoamine oxidase inhibitor, or there is reuptake. So in the noradrenergic neuron, the transporter is norepinephrine, N is norepinephrine, T is a transporter, whereas in serotonergic it is a serotonin transporter. So what this group of drug they are going to do, they are going to block this transporter. Okay. So tricyclic antidepressant, they are non-selective, so they are going to act on this neuron as well as you can see here also on this neuron. Okay. And SNRI, that is also going to act on both. So TCA and SNRI, they are going to act on both, whereas selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, that is going to act only on the serotonergic neuron. So by inhibiting this reuptake, by the transporter. By inhibiting this transporter, what will happen? The reuptake will not happen, and there is increased concentration of norepinephrine and increased concentration of the 5-HT in the synapse. So synaptic concentration that is increased. But what will happen? The synaptic concentration that is immediate, but the antidepressant effect, it takes time. Now the explanation for that is what will happen when we are going to give this drug. What it does, it is going to cause the activation of presynaptic neurotransmitter. Okay, presynaptic receptor. Here in case of it is alpha 2 receptor, and here it is a 5-HT1 receptor. So in a noradrenergic neuron, there is a activation of the presynaptic receptor. एक बार ये level बढ़ गया, norepinephrine यहाँ पे 5-HT level बढ़ गया. Now they are going to act not only postsynaptically but on the presynaptically. अब ये presynaptic receptor को activate करेगा. यहाँ पे alpha 2 receptor it is going to activate, and here it is going to activate the 5-HT1 receptor. Now by activating this, what they are going to do? They are going to decrease the noradrenergic neurotransmission at the local ceruleus and on the serotonergic neurotransmission at the raffinucleus. Okay? So these are the two important sites in the central nervous system which are rich in these neurons. So by this, what will happen? There is a decreased serotonergic transmission and decreased noradrenergic transmission. So this is initially happens. So that's why, so immediate antidepressant effect does not happen. Now what will happen with the time? With the time, what will happen? This drug, it is going to cause the desensitization of the receptor. I'll write here. So why antidepressant effect? It happens after week. So what will happen? They are going to activate presynaptic receptor. On noradrenergic neuron, it is alpha 2 receptor, whereas on serotonergic neuron, it is 5-HT1 receptor. So by that, they are going to decrease the noradrenergic neurotransmission at the locus ceruleus and serotonergic neurotransmission at the raffinucleus. Okay? So now what will happen slowly over the time? This, they cause the desensitization of these receptors. Desensitization of presynaptic receptor and plus adaptive changes, many adaptive changes in both postsynaptic as well as presynaptic receptor. ठीक है, postsynaptic भी होगा and presynaptic, and this is going to increase the neurotransmitter turnover. And what is the net effect? Net effect is there is increased noradrenergic neurotransmission and increased the serotonergic neurotransmission. So this is one explanation. Now what is the second explanation? Second explanation is they are going to increase the level of, so this is a one. Second one is they are going to increase the level of brain derived neurotropic factor and nerve growth factor. Okay? So which is decreased in depression. So what will happen? This brain derived neurotropic factor and the nerve growth factor, they are going to activate the receptor tyrosine kinase. And this receptor tyrosine kinase, what ultimately they do? They are going to cause the axonal growth, okay, and dendritic growth. They are going to improve the synaptic connection and improve the plasticity. So all these, they are going to take time. So this monoamines, once this level is increased, they are going to increase the level of brain derived neurotropic factor, because there is a, by the activation of all these, So with this all thing will happen. This is how this group of drug, they are going to exert the antidepressant effect. So this is a mechanism of action of all the antidepressant drug, whether it is a TCA, whether it is a SNRI, or it is SSRI. Now coming to the TCA, tricyclic antidepressant, the drug which comes under this, we have imipramine, triimipramine, and we have a clomipramine, decipramine. Okay, we have imipramine, triimipramine, sorry, clomipramine, decipramine, amitriptyline, nortriptyline, doxepin, dothepine, and reboxetine. Okay, so these are all TCA. So their mechanism of action already I have told. What other properties do they have? Okay. Now this group of drug, they are going to increase both 5-HT as well as norepinephrine. Okay. दोनों बढ़ेंगे. Now because of this increase in 5-HT, what effect apart from the, it's going to help in depression. So whenever we are going to give any drug, it is going to have both beneficial effect as well as a non-beneficial effect. So beneficial effect, it will be effective in depression. Now non-beneficial or adverse effect, because of this 5-HT, there will be increased appetite, not able to write with this, and weight gain. This is number 1. Number 2 is there is a sexual distress in a form of interference in erection or delayed erection and ejaculation. Okay. Now because of increased norepinephrine, what will happen? It can cause the cardiac symptoms. So cardiac patient ko, we will try not to put the patient on TCA for the antidepressant. Okay. Now what are the other important properties of this group of drug? So they are going to increase the level of these two. The other important property apart from this, they are going to have anticholinergic property. So ACH आप ये करेंगे. So with this, what will happen? There will be dry mouth, blurring of vision. Because of the mydriasis, blurring of vision will be there. So contraindicated in the glaucoma. जब भी आएगा blurring of vision, mydriasis action is there. ठीक है. So urinary retention, constipation, so as such, so one action which is paradoxical to this anticholinergic, that is increased sweating. ये paradoxical action है, increased sweating, and another one is a tremor. So this is a paradoxical action. So this one property is this TCA, they have anticholinergic action. ठीक है. और इसमें क्या है साथ में? They block even histamine receptor. So they are going to cause the mental confusion, sedation. Then another important is they are going to block the alpha receptor. So what will happen with the block in alpha receptor? There is a fall in blood pressure and tachycardia, that will be there. They can also precipitate the seizures. So this is another thing. Then another important side effect is, which is not rashes, jaundice, and if you give this drug to the patient who is having a bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder means the patient will be having cycles of mania and depression. उसको पहले mania होगा, फिर depression होगा, और depression followed by mania. If you are giving a TCA to a bipolar patient, then what will happen there is switching over to the mania. Switch over to the mania. Why switch over to the mania? Because you have given antidepressant drug. This is going to unmask the mania. So that's why there will be switch over to the mania. Now what else? If you're going to give a little bit higher dose of this TCA, then what will happen? They are going to cause a little bit high dose can cause the acidosis, which can lead to the cardiac arrhythmia, and it can cause the death of the person. Okay? So this is the reason this group of drug, they are not preferred. Not only this, the other property also which I have shown now, anticholinergic, then we have this histamine receptor blocking property, alpha C, they are going to lower the seizure threshold potential, switch over to mania. Okay? And then this is the most important, because TCA we are giving to the patient who is suffering with the depression, and mainly it is a severe depression, patient with a severe depression, and who is having a suicidal tendency. Then what will happen? The toxicity of this group of drug, that is very common. So what can happen at this, happen even at a little bit higher dose. But if toxicity or TCA poisoning, if the person has consumed a lot of, then what will happen in a TCA poisoning? So manifestation are just like anticholinergic आ जाएगा, आप ये जितने पीछे अभी पढ़े हैं ये सारे के सारे आएंगे. Apart from that, there will be excitement, agitation, restlessness, tremors, convulsions, and coma. और ये आएगा साथ में acidosis के साथ, patient will be having a cardiac arrhythmia. Now how to treat this TCA poisoning? The management, it is a supportive. As such, there is no specific antidote for the TCA poisoning. So management is we have to give a supportive management. तो बाकी सारे symptoms जैसे there will be fall in blood pressure, tachycardia will be there, respiratory depression will be there, ठीक है, and all these symptoms will be there. So supportive treatment, how we can give a supportive treatment to this patient, ठीक है. आपने सबसे पहले इसका ये कि respiration, you have to maintain the respiration. So treatment is mainly supportive. जब भी होता है fluid आप करोगे, blood pressure maintain करोगे, respiration you have to maintain, ठीक है. So another thing is what else we can give to this patient. If the patient is having a convulsions, ठीक है, तो उसको क्या देंगे? We can give the diazepam. Now, if the patient is having a cardiac arrhythmia, now the cardiac arrhythmia is because of the acidosis. So what we can give? We can give a sodium bicarbonate. और फिर भी अगर लगता है पेशेंट को, और अदरवाइज एंटी एरिथमिक वी कैन पुट द पेशेंट ऑन lignocaine. Or propranolol, it can be given to this patient. So this is how the supportive treatment we have to give to the patient. Then, no, we do not prefer this group of drug because of this, because of its toxicity, because of its additional property. No doubt they increase the level of both 5-HT and norepinephrine. They are very good drug for the depression, but because of its additional property, they can lead to the death. Suicidal tendencies, they are already very common in the patient with the depression. So this group of drug, they are not preferred for the depression, for the severe depression. So what else we have? The other group of drug which we have, they are SNRI. So they are also a same, just like this TCA, this group of drug, they are also same. They are going to increase the level of both 5-HT and they are going to increase the level of norepinephrine. Okay. Now what are drugs which comes under this are, we have venlafaxine, we have desvenlafaxine, we have duloxetine, we have milnacipran, and we have a levomilnacipran. So now what are the additional feature with this group of drug? So venlafaxine, desvenlafaxine, duloxetine, milnacipran, so they are going to increase the level of both, but they do not have any additional property. जो आपकी उधर TCA के साथ है ना, they are not, do not have any anticholinergic effect, no alpha blocking activity, no histamine, and no acidosis. There is no cardiac arrhythmia, no hypotension. So all that is not seen with this venlafaxine, desvenlafaxine, duloxetine, and all these drugs. Okay, so duloxetine, it is preferred in neuropathy. ठीक है, उसमें भी हम देते हैं. So for the severe depression, presently we prefer this drug over the TCA because they are safer in comparison to the TCA. So you can see in the next table, this I have taken from the Tripathi. So it is easy if you see this table here, this is a TCA, you can see this sedation H2 histamine blocking property. This is ACH blocking property, they have that also. This is alpha blocking property. This is with the acidosis that leads to this, and seizure, यहाँ पे आपका seizure threshold है, they are going to precipitate that also. So you can see almost everywhere plus जितना भी है. ठीक है, so this is about the TCA. So in the next table you can see SNRI. So in SNRI there is only two drug, venlafaxine and duloxetine table. So you can see the negative or positive negative. So these side effects, they are not seen with the SNRI, serotonin and noradrenaline reuptake inhibitor. So this is the difference between the TCA and SNRI, and this drug, they are safer in comparison to this, and now we prefer this group of drug for the severe depression. So that's all about the today's video. So in today's video I have discussed reuptake inhibitor. Mainly it is a non-selective one. ठीक है, मैंने ये वाला आपका पकड़ा है non-selective one. That means which is going to increase both the level of 5-HT and norepinephrine. So it is a TCA and SNRI. So in the next video I will be taking SSRI and atypical antidepressants. So if you have any query, just let me know in the comment section.